Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, everyone. Hey, just make sure that someone put in the chat, make sure you can hear everybody. And um, including Maia.
Oh my gosh. Hi.
Yeah, we are so thrilled to have you with us today.
Oh,
Yeah,
snap.
absolutely hyped.
Oh my
Very,
gosh.
very, very, very.
Thank you for inviting me. This is so cool.
It's fun.
I watched a few of the games that were streamed on Looking for Mom,
Oh, nice.
and also Maya's game room. Right, there's a couple
Yes.
things there to look at,
Yeah.
and I'm blown away by your GMing. You are amazing.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna gush.
I
Sorry, I'm just totally fangirling
I
here.
appreciate it.
you know what? I listened to the. I didn't have time to go over everything this week, but I went over the one with the mechs versus kaiju thing, and yeah,
Yeah.
that gave me the feels, and I was not expecting
That
that.
was lovely. It was a lovely story. It was a lovely story.
Yeah. It's crazy that that all just came from gameplay.
Yeah.
That was just, yeah, it was awesome. It was fun.
That was a solo play, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so that was solo. I played through it goes through like 3 phases, and I played the first phase like last year. And then and then I finished the next 2 like a couple months later. I don't know, I just set it down for a second. I don't know what happened. And then I finished it and got my heart wrecked. And then I was like, okay, time to turn it into something cinematic.
So you've been GMing for 3 years?
I've been in the TTRPG space since March of 2023, and then I started GMing like 6 months into it. So, like 2.5 years technically. Um, but I get hyper fixated on stuff, so it seems longer and it feels longer, because I'm just like a student and I'm just intaking all this information all the time, and so now I'm at like my 65th or 66th system because I just like trying
Oh
so much
wow.
and I want to know what's out there, and so yeah. Can you guys
That's
can
kudos.
you can you guys tell me about you guys real quick? I want to learn more about you all and how you all came together and how you all met and what is explain
She's
everything.
she's asking, why did
It
I
was
come here?
Yes.
Why am I
so.
here? Who are you people?
Who
Why am I
are
sitting here?
No, I looked into it a little bit, but I always like to hear like from
Okay.
everybody's
So the
experience.
way we came together mostly through glue inhalation and
Mm.
bad choices.
Yes. Now,
Oh,
Hot
simple.
glue burns and
exactly. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Lisa, good.
we came together as crafters first. We all
Okay.
like to craft tabletop terrain for our games.
Mhm.
And then, we just started getting together on Discord and just kind of hanging out and crafting together. And then, yeah, I know, right?
I
we're
Basically,
like,
I I
where
I'm so curious. That's why I'll have a lot
no,
of questions
that's
to do.
fine.
yeah.
I like it. I'm the whole, this is great. I love the whole back
Yeah.
and forth.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just got together, started crafting, and then I'm like, wow, Karl's weird. I like that. He's really weird.
Love a little weirdo.
And
Yeah.
then Kim shows up and she's doing these amazing videos. If you don't know about her channel, you should check it out. QuestBoard
Okay.
Terrain.
Okay.
She has the most amazing videos where she has a story, where she tells a story and shows the crafting as she's doing it for that story. And it's chef's kiss, beautiful.
Thank you, Lisa.
And
Oh.
hey, Steve. And we just last year just said, well, I kind of said, all right, because I've been getting a lot of people going, you should do a channel. You should do a channel. I'm like, not me, but I'll do it with other people. So
Yeah.
we have a channel.
There you go. Do you guys still like playing, or is it more on the crafting side of things?
Both.
Both. Yeah.
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
play a lot of stuff.
What
Yeah.
systems are you all like navigating towards?
I think it's a
systems.
one for one. You get a
Oh!
question, we get.
Oh, sorry.
We said
It's just that I like talking. I like asking questions.
I understand, but we the people want to hear.
Okay. One for one. Okay, you go.
we'll go. So
Did you have a question for? Oh, sorry.
no, well, I was gonna say, so the because I've seen a couple of the different things at the solo plays, and you've got the solo plays, you've got the actual plays with the groups,
Yeah.
and you also had the Maia solo room where you do whatever you sort of want, right?
Yeah.
And I did want to know. I know you've said that you've been in for about 3 years, and
Yeah.
and I don't know if I've heard this. You might have said it somewhere, and I apologize if you have. But
Yeah.
when did you first find out about our TTRPGs? When did you start actually playing them and decided you wanted to record?
Yeah. It was at so March of 2023. It was at one of those work conventions where they're like sometimes companies will just fly everybody into a city. So it was during one of the breaks, the offshoots where everybody's like, okay, it's 6 p.m. You can now go eat, or you can go golf or something, like go to a bar together. One person had made a call to like run a D&D game. And I was like, okay, I've heard about it a lot. Let's just give it a shot. And I was like, I saw it on Stranger Things, and those boys look like they were having fun. And so I gave it a shot. Had no idea what I was doing. They gave me a pre-gen. I don't know. I don't know what any of this meant. And then I had a good time though. It was fun. And then I had to leave to go eat dinner with another group. And I made my last roll, and then I rolled, and then everybody cheered. And I was like, what's going on? I don't know. Oh, maybe I rolled a nat 20 or something. I don't know, but everybody cheered. And so it was really fun. And then somebody gave me a D4, and they're like, congratulations on your first game. Here's a D4. And I still have it somewhere. And it has bit me a lot of times. They're so sharp. But yeah, so I still have it. And that was the first introduction. And then I was like, I want to do this more. Where can I do it more? And then I found out that you could play online. And then I accidentally fell into Pathfinder online. And then I was like, oh, this is really crunchy, like number crunchy, before I knew what the terms meant. There's a lot of numbers, but I knew I liked the role play side and the narrative side. And then I was like, there has to be something else. If there's more than D&D, there's Pathfinder. Then I found City of Mist, and now I'm 65 systems later. So yeah, so that's where it started in March of 2023. And now here we are. Okay.
So I'll go next. So one for one.
Okay. Yes.
So I am an older person. So I wanted to play some kind of role-playing game, D&D, since the original Dungeons and Dragons cartoons that I used to watch on television as a child.
Okay.
But nobody around me where I lived, I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and no one around me played it. No one around, most people didn't think it was worth it, or that it was demonic or like not worth it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just became a sci-fi fantasy nerd and grew up. So found online, found Critical Role and all those kinds of things. And I finally said for my, I'm going to tell everyone, 50th birthday. I told my friends, because I don't ask for much, all I want is a party where we play Dungeons and Dragons. That's what I want. I was like, and they're like, yeah, absolutely, we'll do it. So we had a party. I prepared the entire adventure campaign of Lost Mines of Phandelver, the entire thing, because I had no idea that was actually supposed to be weeks, if not months worth of games.
So I want to interject real quick.
Yeah.
She actually also built.
I bet the terrain, right?
The terrain for the whole game as well.
Yep. I made maps and terrain just in case, and I had the minis. I bought little metal. Never mind. So I did all that, and they had fun. It was wonderful. I did the whole house up. I did the
Of course,
I
of
put up
course.
the Halloween brick walls, so it would look
Yeah.
like a dungeon inside, and I had goblets for everybody, and potions, and beads for money. Yeah, so I did that, and so yeah, we had a campaign for about a year, but of course, everyone's all over the place,
Yeah, yeah.
and so we finally ended that. But I found these wonderful people because I was crafting. I found these wonderful people through the crafting world, and especially Lisa's and Karl's discords.
Yeah.
And there actually was there were other channels that I was watching, like Nat One videos and um the Crazy Crafter and
Crazy Crafter.
Scotty and all those kinds of things.
Mm.
And I DM Scotty, give him his title. And that's how I found this group, and we've been playing Call of Cthulhu and ECD6 and
Nice, nice, nice.
Pirate Borg and ICRPG and
Love it.
what else have we played?
Oh gosh.
Not as many as you, Maia.
No,
Hey,
not as many as-
it's
no,
okay.
not at all. But we've been playing a lot of different systems. I still cannot figure out how we can do 10 candles online. Have you ever played 10 candles, Maia?
No, but I really want to. I think it's best in person, just like
Yeah.
Dread.
It is.
Like Dread with the Jenga blocks
Yes.
is best in person. I think 10 candles too. So if I ever get a chance, it has to be in person. I've seen people try online, but I got
I
it.
don't think it feels the same.
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't work the way.
I did one. I participated in one live play, actual play of 10 candles, and it was fun. It was absolutely fun.
Yeah.
But definitely, I mean, in a room with lit
got
candles
to,
is a different experience.
Yeah, the
In fact,
vibes.
yeah.
And probably at my place, because I'm a klutz, they'd have to be digital candle, like the plastic one.
Right. Yeah.
I once spilled back when I was a church kid, no longer, but they had just bought a new altar. One church did, glass, and then they had lit large candles in front of it, and I bumped into it and knocked all of the candles all over the front of the thing, and they're like, "We just bought this yesterday," and I was like, "I'm sorry." So that's me. But yeah, so if we play 10 candles, it'd have to be plastic.
Yeah.
Or somebody else's house, I guess.
Somebody else's house.
Or somebody else's house.
Steve says he's got it solved. I can jump over and run it on Shadows of Arconia. Ooh,
Oh, that's
yeah.
true. That would be alive. Ooh,
Are you still in Brooklyn, Kim?
No, I am not.
Oh. I'm in Passaic, New Jersey right now, so I'm so close to Brooklyn. I'm like so close. I'm on the East Coast now. I'm from California, but I'm in the East Coast now.
I'm still on the East
We're in
Coast.
California.
Northern area. I'm from Modesto. That's what it's called. The city.
I'm in LA.
LA? I did live in LA for a year. So I liked it. I lived in Eagle Rock.
Oh, I know where that is. Absolutely.
But sorry.
No, please.
Well, it was just something that you were saying, Kim. It made me think about how I wish I had found this game and hobby earlier. And I was talking to other friends, and they were Black, and so I was like, "Is this a Black thing? Is it like a cultural thing? Like, why? I'm the biggest nerd. I read Lord of the Rings when I was in junior high. Like, if someone's primed for this hobby, it's me. Yep. But it never came into my life until 3 years ago, which is very unfortunate because I always feel like I'm late. But I wish I found, like, people have these stories like, I remember when I was 10 in my basement, and I was like, I can't say that same thing. So maybe that's why I feel like I'm rushing to try to learn as much as possible, because it's only been 3 years. But yeah, I just wish it was more in the cultural zeitgeist for the Black community.
Absolutely.
Because we're here, but I just wish there was more of us. And then,
yeah, there's not, from my experience, I never knew of an individual that physically played any of the TTRPGs until I made it happen.
Right, you got to be the one.
And again, it was my life until I finally did it, and I have done a couple of GM did a couple conventions. I'm GMing a crit, yay!
Yeah,
because we'll talk about that. But yeah. So now I'm here
Very
because I am part of it. So
oh,
Mhm.
that's nice.
but there is a question in the chat for you.
Oh,
Yes.
You mentioned being in the game space since March 2023, and I read you've now tested 50 to 65 game systems. That's 1,100 to 1,200 days, 150
whoa.
plus weeks. How often do you game to test RPG?
How often do I game to test? I guess I want a clarification on what that sentence means, or but a lot of them were one shots. It's not they're not all long campaigns. A lot are one shots. But I mean I'm finding time for them. Also, I'm like the freest person ever. I'm single with no kids, so and I'm doing like contract work now. And even when I wasn't doing contract work, I was working from home. So remote work gives you more time, but also
Mhm.
my brain I'm stuck on this. Like I'm locked in. So all of that equals 65 games. But it's one shots, or if I find a system that I like, I'm gonna enter the Discord and be like, hey, can anybody run this? Can I join a game? Can I? So I'm like actively being that person who's trying to run it.
So
And if
so it's
for
kind of
any
like
reason I can't find a GM, last resort, I'll run it myself so I can test it out.
So
but
you
you're
prefer
playing
to
like
play than GM? I'm sorry. So sorry, Carl. I didn't mean to step on you there.
no, it's okay. Was say, like so you play like once a day or something like that because
Do you say
sounds like
one
pretty close to it.
one
Like
setting?
no once per day. I mean like because
Oh,
at
once
least
per
once
day.
per day.
Oh no, I think my brain would explode if it was once per day. But it was it was I'll try a new game maybe once a month, twice a month nowadays. Yeah.
That's
I think it's
nice.
slowed down. I think I've tried a lot. And now I'm at this point where they all kind of feel the same. There's always something where I'm like, yeah, this is like from this and this and this. This game feels like this and this. And they all kind of everything's derivative. So with some fresh takes every now and again.
I will say,
Yeah.
Chris was saying that yeah, some black people do game young, and there are though we have to definitely say that it's not exclusive. I guess it does depend on where you
Yeah,
are. What
for sure.
yeah,
Yeah. America's
absolutely.
huge, so
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
mhm.
And Grimwood, you found it. Yay!
Yeah, yeah, no.
That's what matters.
Better late than never, I guess, but
Yeah.
it's is it weird to say that it's a regret that didn't find it earlier? I don't know
Yeah.
if regret's the right word. It's just that feeling of like, oh, I wish I like when you find someone super
Yeah.
cool, you're like, oh, we're best friends now. I wish I knew you when I was 5.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
is super understandable.
it's a yeah,
Really. Yeah. I'd love to because if it was right near me in 1983, I would have been
exactly.
there. I would have been there in 1983. I
Yeah.
was there in 1983.
I know.
But so
That's what that's
I understand what you're saying.
That's me. That's me when I watch Michael Jackson concerts. I'll just call
Oh,
my mom. I'm like, "You're so lucky that you got to experience this."
we got to experience.
Uh, but for Lisa's question, I equally like both. I like playing and GM equally.
Now, I noticed you're very into the role playing aspect of the game,
Mm,
and I love that. I'm a heavy role player,
love
and
it. Love it.
depending on who is at the table, one of the people that's on chat here, Chris, he's amazing role player. I love playing with him,
And GM as well, yeah.
and
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 GM.
and Jim as well. I mean, but as a role, I mean, when he's playing
Love
as
it.
a character,
Yeah.
he's such a good role player. It's just a lot of fun. It's so much fun being at the
I
table with people who like to role play.
it is. It's just it's another level versus I mean the people who like the war gaming and stuff like that. That's awesome too. Um I mean, I'm glad that there are systems for those types of the brains that want to just lock in on the numbers and crunch, and there's the fun in that. But I love if sometimes there's session where there's like no rolling at all, and it's just a lot of just
Yeah.
talking. It's that anime beach episode where we're just like growing our character in the narrative.
Heck
Yes.
yeah.
So love that too. Okay, I have a question for you guys. So you guys are crafters. Are you thinking about crafting when you're playing too? Like, does your mind ever go there? Because like when I'm playing a game or running, I'll be thinking about like, oh, what music or sound would sound awesome when I get to edit it. Do you guys do that in play where you're like, oh, this piece of, if we had this piece of craft or land, or I don't know the terms for it, but do you think about it while you're playing at the same time?
If not while I'm playing, then definitely while I'm prepping. But yeah,
Prepping.
a lot
Okay.
of
Okay.
a lot of great ideas come up when you're actually playing, and that would look really cool. That would look really cool,
Ah.
or that would be so much fun to build.
Yes.
I have to agree. It's more when I'm reading through the adventure, I'm thinking of the locales and the characters and what they're doing, and thinking of how I would create that. What would it take
Oh.
to create that scene, and whether I have enough junk around to put together, because we tend to do it out of like bits and bobs and stuff like that.
Man, if we all played together, it'd be so fun because
Oh, yeah.
our
We
brains
should.
together, because I'm not big on the crafting side. So you guys would come, and if we played like a Hogwarts style like wizarding campaign, I know you guys would come with like wands, okay, probably some capes, and building out the houses and stuff. That would be so sick.
Definitely Kim would.
I know you guys
If-
would come with all that cool stuff.
She dresses up. Even on some of the streams, Kim will
Yeah,
dress up. It's beautiful. It's
You
like
gotta
awesome.
lock in.
even last week for Faye Week, for example, she was in this whole getup.
I knew it. I knew it.
It's fun.
So fun.
It makes it it focuses you more. It brings out the role playing more. It's cool to figure
Exactly.
things out.
Absolutely.
Like I don't wear makeup. I only wear it for streams. I really
Yeah.
only wear it for streams because it's sort of my character. It's QuestBoard.
We played. Kim and I were on Shadows of Oconia, and we were playing Call of Cthulhu on Shadows of Oconia, and Kim said, "We're all dressing up, right?" So we all came dressed up. It was great.
Oh,
It's
okay.
supposed to.
Kim, you'd be the only one that convinced me to dress up. I'm usually not. That's not me. I don't
Oh.
dress up.
Oh.
Come into my
Come
closet,
to the parlor.
come to my dressing room. I don't. The way that I get into it is music is one of the biggest one. So that's for me. Like I'm getting in the mood. Gotta have the right song, the right ambiance, and sound effects. That's how I get into it. But yeah, no, I makeup, clothes. It's the same thing. It does the same thing. Gets you in the right head mindset.
Yeah, I did want to hit into some of the chat. So.
Oh, okay.
So Steve has a question from Shadows of Arconia. He says,
Okay.
Maia, as a fellow frequent game switcher, because that's what he does on his channel, is he does a lot of testing of games.
Yeah.
What tips do you have to pick up a new system quickly?
To pick up a new system quickly, I would say you don't have to read it all. I think that's a big one, and I think it's a common tip. Like I'm not finishing a game. I'm like skimming it and then learning as I go. And so I'll be like, "Oh, what's that rule again?" Check. Okay, let's continue on. So I'm not someone who needs to memorize a thing to play it or I just need to feel like confident enough. Especially if there's like if there's a quick start guide or make a cheat sheet, like a 1-page cheat sheet for yourself of like the very core rules that you need. So yeah, that's how I do it. And nowadays I'm not reading books that are like 300 plus anymore. I'm like, if you can get me in 60 or less, I will play the heck out of that game.
1-page dungeons are
Love
the
it.
best.
Love it.
Yes.
That's why I love like the OSR, NSR, like OSR games, or like a Cairn 2E, a Liminal Horror, a Mouse Ritter. Like they're a lot of them are no more than like 100 pages, and you can play for a very long time. Love it.
I bought Karen at Christmas, and I need to play it. I don't have it. I haven't done it yet.
Have you guys played Mouse Ritter? Would you guys just? Oh my god! If you guys played Mouse Ritter, you would definitely build some type of house that's big, but like huge for mice size, and then the cats are like dragons in Mouse Ritter.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's what all the mice are scared of, and yeah. Oh my gosh.
No, keep going.
No, that's it. I think you guys would have fun with Mouse Ritter.
I'm sure we would. Yeah.
I was just mentioning All Mice Die, which is
Also,
the Kickstarter just came out. So
All Mice Die.
All
What's
Mice
that?
Die. It's a new
that's
game that's coming out. Yeah.
It's
Ooh,
by Gary, the permanent DM, and
permanent
it's
DM.
Okay.
uh,
You'll have to
kind of
share it
like
with me. I'll add it to the list.
okay. But basically, that's like you're a normal mouse, but because magic happens for a few seasons, then you're sentient for like I'm gonna say 9 months out of the year, and then you're a normal mouse for 3 months. So this whole civilization goes in cycles,
Oh, interesting.
and you play a family of mice, not an individual mouse.
Because
A
mice
family.
die. Because mice die.
Yeah.
Very, very instantly.
Yeah.
Commonly, yes.
That sounds similar to that. And I know DM Scotty did the critters. Did the
But it was so good.
was it the what critters?
Oh, Grubberkins? Or was that what it was?
Grubberkins or something like that,
Grubkin.
which is another
Yeah.
similar where you're just this little
Grubkins.
tiny small
Oh,
creature that can die
yeah.
very easily, and yeah, so those are
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, I wish
Playtesting
we
that
all
was
lived in the same
fun.
city.
It'd be one. It
Yeah,
would be
same.
so fun.
So
It'd be wonderful.
fun.
So we have a question from Vexfiller. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Chat, is there a community out there for world building specifically for tabletop?
Hmm.
Oh, 100%.
I'm
Yeah,
sure there is,
everywhere.
but I'm not
100%, yeah.
really aware of it. Yeah.
There's some really good world building games too. Really, really
Oh,
good.
You have an
very
example?
nice.
Yes, it's called Microscope. So Microscope is a very, very good collaborative GM-less world building game, and that's how we built out the world for our Legend in the Mist game, which is like a dark and gritty political intrigue drama about the Queen, and we got Game of Thrones and Shogun vibes in there. But the world, we spent like 2 or 3 sessions just world building before we even created characters, started playing, and it was amazing. The investment from players is off the charts. Highly recommend world building games.
I sort of want to hit some of the chat that because the chat has been very active. Thank you very much, chat.
Very
With
much so.
that. Just want to
Love
make
an
sure.
active chat.
What was the last? We've got Shadow of Zarconia, Steve. Once you have kids, you just game. After that, they're in bed, and then if you stream, nobody stays up late enough to watch. I'm sorry, Steve. You're in California, and I'm on the East Coast.
Yep.
I do have to catch it later.
It's tough.
And he also was saying he is white, but he's definitely been told by Black people that he's invited to play that Black people don't play D&D, which
That's a common sentiment.
yeah, it's one. It's like Black people don't swim, right?
It's like a thing of like, yeah, they do, but
yeah, they do.
Not our forte.
Yeah, or when you have the chance to do it, yeah, you'll do it.
Yeah. That kind of
most
thing.
of the time.
You have to do what I did and get and catch them young.
You gotta rope them in young.
My son's best friend in high school, Black, came over. A whole bunch of them actually. We had I think 6 or 7 kids at the table, and I was DMing 6 or 7 middle schoolers at the table. Anyway.
Sure, it was fun.
He loved it, and he moved to Indiana, and now he's running games. And he told me that the Black community there is like getting it all into it because they have a Black DM now because he's DMing.
Okay.
And yes, so he's spreading the word, and I'm like, you go, man, you go.
Let's go.
Well, let's see. I did put up Chris was talking about that you have a very quite a following and a well-known cadre of regular participants. So there's a lot of people that are trying to get into your games, which is cool.
I'm currently casting for a Star Wars actual play, and it's a little overwhelming the amount of people who sign up because it's only 3 people who I'm going to cast, and it's always hard to choose between everybody. And then send out an email and be like, I'm sorry, not this time. It's hard. But a lot of people sign up, and I've learned my lesson. I only keep casting up for like 3 or 4 days because people are quick. So I'm like, hey, you guys, let's close it on Thursday at midnight.
Is it our turn to ask a question, or does Maya get another one?
Do I get another one?
I think it's time if you would.
I think,
but although Karl didn't say when he began.
Oh, yes.
Ah,
It was about a millennium ago. It's fine.
The before 4 times.
A long time ago in a
Before times,
galaxy
yeah.
far, far away.
Yeah, I mean, it was only 1996, but it's yeah, it's a millennium ago. Okay.
oh, you're an infant. If you started in '96, you're an infant, dude.
96. At that point, they've been around since the 70s, maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Maia,
Cool.
you have a question?
Have you guys played Little Critters or have you built out anything for that type of play? Like crafted anything?
Not
Little
personally.
little people in a big world type game.
I haven't.
Okay, there you go. Next.
I'm just. How would you build? Because if your minis are mini
Yeah,
compared to
yeah.
minis,
Yeah.
how do you build that?
There you go. I give
I
next
don't know.
challenge.
Maybe play on the floor of the garage or something.
The floor of the.
That would
The floor
be
of the garage.
pretty
Yeah.
Oh,
intense.
Do you guys have the thing where like the magnifying glasses when you're painting because you have to really get in there, right? And have the light on?
Yep. Big. It's
I-
big. So big.
Okay.
And it's
How
got
do you
lights around
how do you
it.
do that?
I just
Okay.
use large extra readers, strong readers. I have like 4 different sets of readers of different strength. Because the one I had, I did have the magnifying glass, but they were so heavy on my nose that it was uncomfortable.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
just got extra readers.
Hmm.
And this must be like it must be very relaxing, right? Do hours ever pass when you guys are crafting?
Yes.
Yes.
Very quickly.
Okay. Okay, and who comes in to like break you out of it?
Usually the cat.
The cat? Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
The worst one was when I started to see the sun rising out the window.
Really?
Yep.
That's
Was
good.
it was dark out when you first started?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I've been there. But I've been there with like video games or me playing The Sims, and I'll just be world building for like 4 hours and then I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I have to go to the bathroom."
Yeah. Oh, I'm hungry. What happened?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We actually do a stream. The last year was our first. Was that our second New Year's stream or our first New Year's stream?
First.
That was this New Year's. We did a 12-hour stream, crafting stream, which was a lot of fun because
12 hours?
Yeah, because Karl's all the way in Malta. I'm on the east coast
Yeah.
of the U.S. and Lisa's on the west coast of the U.S. So we did the whole stretch. So
I see.
we did a solo live play, well, with the chat, and we did some crafting and we did some interviews. So it was a cool day. It was a cool day.
And that was for New Year's?
That was for New Year's, and we
Okay.
intend to do it again this year.
Ooh.
That was cool.
Have you guys met up yet in person?
Not yet,
Yes.
no.
Well,
Those two
and I
have, yeah, but
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, Lisa and I have at Mythicon. It's a convention in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay. Karl, you got to get out here.
Well, we're planning on getting over there
Get over there.
because it's Malta.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
You could
I wanna
either
go to
come to
Malta.
America or they could go to Malta.
Or we can go
Which
to Malta.
one?
I mean, we can try both.
Yeah.
Hopefully not at the same time, though. Otherwise, it would be defeat the point.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to do the thing where you meet in the middle. That would be no.
Is that
That's-
bad? Where is the middle point?
Somewhere in the
Atlantis.
Atlantic, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Well, actually, it probably is like right around me.
Oh. Oh.
Well, if you're taking into consideration where I am, maybe it is. I'll listen to you. She says I don't have to go anywhere. I can just sit still.
I mean, that's
We all
always nice.
converge on Kim. Let's do it.
I'll go to Maine, which is a little bit further toward mine. But so is it Maine? What else? I just want to make sure we've gotten all the Vexillifer. And again, I'm sorry if I'm destroying your name. Working on a German setting for burrows and badgers called Eisenwald. Bears are dragons, wild boars are trolls, wolves are ogres, and Wisent European bison are.
That sounds really interesting.
Cool. It's a skirmish game, says Chris.
Oh.
Oh, here's one that Chris. He once. Whoops.
What?
There you go. Almonds built a tabletop terrain for the AD&D series modules against the giants. So everything was built triple sized compared to the normal 28mm miniatures. That's the way you do that.
Okay.
That's cool.
Ah,
Oh, so you make the other stuff bigger than the normal miniatures. Okay.
yes.
Oh, then.
So yeah,
That
that's
is-
and there is also like the 10mm crafting. There is 10mm scale crafting as well.
Okay.
We generally do the 28mm because that's the regular general miniatures, but there is 10mm size scale.
I mean, there's 2 and 6mm as well, but that's only for
Oh.
gamers. You're not going to roleplay with that.
Okay.
No.
And are you guys into what do you guys think about Hero Forge?
Yeah,
You're not big on Hero
I
Forge?
We're all like,
I don't think there I don't
Really?
think there's anything wrong with Hero Forge, but basically I've got a tactical stockpile of unpainted miniatures dating back to the 90s that I just said I'm not going to buy any more miniatures probably ever.
Oh,
I-
you probably don't need to.
Yeah, and I agree. I mean, Hero for it's a business. It does good stuff. I have some friends of mine did ordered some, and I painted them because for their characters in
Yeah.
the campaign, and I painted them for them. There was another convention that I went to that you gave information and you built one in Hero Forge and they printed it out for you. So it's cool, but like Karl said, we tend to either make miniatures or get the miniatures that we want. We buy these games just for the miniatures. I've got boxes of different
Yeah.
games just for the miniatures, and I haven't painted them.
Would you guys ever play a game and you couldn't? It was all theater of the mind without any minis or
Yeah.
terrain
Oh,
or
yeah.
anything like
Yeah.
that? Oh,
We play
okay,
it all
okay.
the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we do it all the time. Yeah.
All the time.
But you have a passion for the crafting, though.
Yep.
So it's like
Cool.
you would prefer, but it's
Actually, it's not required for me.
okay.
I'm absolutely fine with doing theater of the mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
In reality, they're only useful for combats where placement is really important, but otherwise, for
Yes.
example, I don't build scenery for any scenes that are if there's I don't know role playing scene or whatever, you're not going to have terrain on the table because it doesn't make sense.
Mm.
I'm going to be talking to if I'm the GM, I'm going to be talking to you. I'm not going to be talking to the miniature on your table. Know what I mean?
Okay. So miniatures and terrain is just like a cherry on top,
Yeah, it's
or
set
just like
set dressing.
Yes,
It's basically set
exactly.
dressing.
Okay.
Yeah, unless something tactical like Karl said. But yeah, for me, it's just like it's like putting the hanging up the brick wallpaper. You know,
well, yes, yeah,
it's more of that.
extra
And
flavor.
yeah, and it does help me focus. I like minis. I think because
Mm.
I think it helps me focus. But
Mm.
the problem is making sure that the players aren't focusing on something small in the terrain that's just there for atmosphere, and now they
Yeah.
think that thing that they can physically see is something important and special, and they're focusing on it when you don't need that.
Oh, that's gonna happen no matter
Yeah,
what.
that's
That
gonna
isn't
happen.
going to.
That's true. That's true.
That happens at my games as well. It's like you meet this guy and they're like, "Let's talk to him." I'm like, "No, he's not. He's just on the side of the road. Please keep going." It happens.
Chris makes a very good point about the Hero Forge miniatures. The color minis are superb, but the price point is painful. Just equipping a
Yeah.
party with their PC figures is expensive, and then someone dies. So you've spent a lot of that money for that character to then,
Yeah.
Very good point.
True.
But I guess then you can repaint them as a statue or something.
NPC.
NPC. Yeah. Table spectacle is the ultimate enhancement for in-person gaming, but it doesn't make or break for a good or bad session. That's absolutely true. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
100%.
yeah, it's there really just to enhance, what's
Like
the word?
the
Oh my
immersive
gosh.
aspect, maybe.
There you go. That's the word. I was.
Yeah. I can
That's
see
the
that.
word.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you prefer, you said you prefer, or you said you do both GMing and playing, and you're very heavy in role playing. So of all the 56 games that or 56 odd games that you've played, is there one that sticks with you more that you prefer?
Oh, that's hard. The one that, for sentimental reasons, City of Mist will always be the one because it's the first one I found outside of D&D that's like extremely narrative forward. Like you can't
Mhm.
move forward without explaining what you're doing in the role play first, and then moves trigger because of that. So, and I love like urban fantasy. So it's this urban fantasy game about you could be anything that you want. You could be any mythos. You can be any normal person who has a living mythos inside, and it's so cool. Um, and so City of Mist will always have a special place in my heart, but then also there's games like Electric State that, are very dark and dour, but I like telling stories like that. Um, and it's based off the art by Simon Stålenhag, and, it's just very, very moving. So you see his art and you're immediately, like, teleported when you see the work he does. And so they turned that into a tabletop game just about people going on a journey. Just met I like stories about just, what it is to be human and mess up and not be perfect. And, sometimes you're mean and sometimes you're cruel and being vulnerable and being naked in front of other people. And so Electric State is a really, really big one for me for that too. Yeah. I gotta play. One day I'll play a cozy game.
Oh, cozy game.
One day. I swear. I swear.
For me, I think the critters game that GM Scotty did is as close to a cozy game as I played. And we just kept dying. We had to have like 5 different characters because you were going to die the whole time.
Yeah.
And to me, that seemed like a cozy game. I had my little mouse outfit on.
You did.
Mouse equals cozy until you die.
And then you die, and then you get another mouse.
But then there's a mouse. Yeah. So I have
That's
a
an excellent
question.
segue to, I'm sorry, Karl. Go ahead.
That's all right. No need to apologize. So Maya, I had a question. So you do casting calls for your games. So what do you look for in players? Like, how would you decide to pick one player over another player, for example?
Yeah, I think one thing that I'm looking for is in the sign up sheet, in the form, I'm looking for how thoughtful someone's answers are, and how much time they put into it. So that's one thing that I'm like, if they're putting this much time into their answer here, and I see a little bit of their personality too in the answer, that helps me to it puts them a little bit higher on the list. So I will think, okay, so they will likely put more effort into like when they join the game and I'm asking about building out their character and working together with everybody and what their teamwork is like. Um, that that doesn't always do it, and that's only one step of the process. But that's like the first thing that I'm looking for when people are signing up is how well they care for even just the sign up form. Because yeah, I'm looking for people who are passionate about playing and respectful and proactive and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks.
Yeah.
Good question, Karl.
So this is actually what you were mentioning before when you were talking about which games you prefer and what you look for. It's a very good segue into what you are putting together and what you are going to be presenting this May. So,
Oh, yes.
I'm going to put it up for a second. Da, 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 da.
Best leave
minus
them
the
ghosts
tentacles,
alone.
people. Tentacles are not there.
It's kind of fitting though. This is an eldritch type. Old Gods of Appalachia. Why not?
I love listening to that podcast.
I should finish season 1. The players who play, they're like, you haven't finished. I was like, I'm sorry. I listened to a little bit of it.
I think you should, but even the beginning of season 1 already gives you the vibe of the thing itself.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The narrator, his voice is so like, it has this very great commanding presence. Love it.
So tell us about your game.
So this one is so this game originally, Old Gods of Appalachia, the RPG, is using the cipher system. I no longer like the cipher system. I gave it a good run. Like the community is awesome. Like the cipher community is so great. But I ended up having a lot more friction about 3-4 months in when the core role resolution was just taking so long. It's not crunchy per se, but it just took so long to get to the end, like of what this role meant. And so I was like, I want to do a game in Old Gods because the setting sounds awesome. I don't want to use that system. So I'm using Liminal Horror instead, because I think it's one of the best systems to run horror and those type of games. And yeah, so this one is just about friends who made a pact when they were young, and they're always coming due a few years, about 30 years later. And that's it, because I don't want to spoil anything else. But that's it,
Oh, yeah,
and
for sure.
it's set in a place called Dismal, Pennsylvania.
What a
And
name.
That's like
Yeah,
very
sounds like
cool.
fun.
yeah,
Very
and I hope it feels like Old Gods. I'm doing a thing now where it's like bite-sized episodes, because their podcast is no longer than 30 minutes. I don't think anything is that long. So I was like, okay, let's do that. So these are just bite-sized episodes going to come out weekly. I think the shortest one is like 22 minutes. And I hope it gives the old gods vibe. And uh I also reached out to a music creator, and he was creating like gothic horror, Southern Gothic horror music. And I found him on YouTube, and then I messaged him and I was like, can I use your music in my podcast? And he said yes. And I was like, oh,
Nice.
thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. His name is Guillermo Cueva, and he makes really, really beautiful music. So highly recommend going to check out his stuff. And so you're going to hear his music all throughout the podcast, and it just drops you into that Southern vibe, the Southern Gothic horror vibe.
Cool.
But yeah,
When did this happen?
when did we start like recording, or?
Yeah, when will it be available for us to watch?
Oh, the trailer drops tomorrow. I have
Ooh.
so much stuff going on. I think this trailer drops tomorrow. Yes, the trailer drops tomorrow in the morning, I believe. So 5 a.m. I think I drop it EST. And then after that, weekly episodes will come out every tomorrow's Thursday, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, and then every Thursday at 5 a.m. Episodes are going to drop. Yeah, and we had a really fun time recording this together. Me and some of my most favorite performers and role players and all that good stuff.
And what channel is this going to be on? Is this going to be on Looking for Mom?
It will be, the YouTube version will be on Looking for Mom, but I know a lot of people want the podcast platform. So Maia's Game Room is where it's officially being marketed and all that stuff.
Okay.
But the YouTube version is Looking for Mom. But yeah, it'll be everywhere you find your podcast. So
Okay.
Mhm.
We will make the links in the doobly-doo for those who are interested to watch.
They're
Yes.
they're already in there. If
They're already in there.
Yep.
Yay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right,
Hopefully everybody likes the trailer. I shared it with you all in the Discord.
Yes.
So that's, yeah, it'll come out tomorrow.
Yes, it was awesome. Yes.
Thank you.
Do check that out, guys. So if you
Yes.
had so do you prefer being given a premise and then building on top of that, or are you the type of person that likes to just kind of let the premise of a game
Yeah.
develop?
Yeah. I think I let more things develop in a longer game. And I don't really run longer games. As you know, I've tried so many systems, and it's because I play a lot of short adventures and mini campaigns and make mini series. And because of the nature of actual play, I usually come with a premise. So if we're only recording for 4 sessions, it's not going to be played. It's not do whatever you want, open world. It's very much, here is point A and point B
Mhm.
for the most part, and then you guys figure out how you get there. But we're going to get there because we only have 4 sessions and it's a production, so all that good stuff. In a longer game, yes. But I don't play too much longer games. My only long game was like 27 sessions, and that was a Nimble campaign with great players in Obojima, and there is that. And that was a lot more play to find out. A lot of like, okay, so what are you guys doing as players? Okay, I'm just building off of that. So every action that you have, there's just the consequence that comes after, and all that, and bringing back in cool NPCs. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does. Yes.
But yeah.
It is. I agree. It's about how much time that you expect the game to run that really plays into that. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Chris has a question for you. Where did the channel name Looking for Mom come from?
Question.
I think at the time, a few of us had characters that had mommy issues. And like, that was it. We were like, I don't know, because we were trying to find ones that like nobody else had the name. We were trying to think of like clever TTRPG related names. But then a lot of our characters were like, where is mom? Where's my mom? So yeah, it just turned into Looking for Mom.
Cool.
And then it's just a trope. There's like always some type of parental issues in TTRPGs. So
Oh yeah.
what can you do?
Good one. Thank you for the question, Chris. I was wondering too.
Yeah, no big serious answer. That was it.
So Emergent, how is that for your SEO?
Emergent. I don't understand the question.
I'm not sure either. Where are you going with that?
I think it's about discovering the name through
Right, I
play,
understand.
basically, rather than rather than planning it for marketing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But on the other hand, it is very memorable. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. That's great. I mean, yeah, it was just like a kind of a joke thing, but hopefully, if it sticks, I'm happy.
It does. Steve had mentioned he'd bet $1, big spender, Steve, that Maia would love Wander Home. Do you know? I haven't. I don't know.
Yes,
That
I do, and I actually have. Oh, wait, Wander Home.
Yes.
Sorry, I got it mixed up with Ryutama, but I want to try Wander Home, but I heard his dice list. You can remind me, and I really love. I'm not even a dice goblin, but I do like rolling dice. So ultimately,
I am a dice goblin.
yeah.
Yes.
Unless it's like a world building game. A lot of world building games don't have. It's just prompts, which I like. But when I'm going to play the traditional games, I do like to roll some dice every now and then. Not all the
I'm
time.
okay with any randomness. It's like I've played a few diceless games like Everway or believe it was Deadlands, but those use cards for random numbers. It's not like
Yes.
okay, we'll figure out what happened.
Yeah,
yeah. So yeah, random number is good. Chaos is good.
Chaos is a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Wander Home is a cozy traveling animal game. And I've looked into it because I'm like, I need to challenge myself to do a cozy game this year. Instead of just constantly traumatizing players.
Well, I mean, they're there.
They know what they signed up
They
for.
know what they're there for. I mean, they know their GM.
They do.
So.
But I'll look into it again. But if anybody has any suggestions for cozy games, please tell me.
It's really out
I've
of
likely
our
tried it.
Unfortunately, you're talking to me and Kim and I. We're both all about the dark and insanity-inducing stuff. So I'm not sure that maybe
Oh,
Kim
okay. You guys would like playing with me then.
Yeah,
Lovely.
I'm sure.
Everyone's just like, yes, tell me more.
Hurt me.
Yes, I want to have nightmares, please.
Oh my God.
Karl is a historical gamer. He likes doing a lot of, I mean, not entirely, but I mean, he wrote up
occasionally.
He wrote up an easy D6 module based on the 30 Years War, and it's amazing. And Kim and I have play tested it and played in it. And it's awesome.
The whole setting with a couple of adventures in it. So.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's like it's humans, so you can't get really much more terrible than that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Ultimate apex predator right here.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I think you would like then. Have you heard of that like Napoleon Dragon game? It's based on a series of books. I forgot what it's called.
Temeraire, I think.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
It looks very interesting, but at the moment I'm looking more into dungeon crawler card.
Oh, okay.
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 A friend of mine pitched the books to me last week, and it sounded absolutely insane. I mean, like he had me at Talking Cat and Velociraptor.
There you go. That's all you need.
Is that your cozy game right there?
Let's look into it. I know that isn't Karl, was it Dungeon Crawl Karl, right?
Yeah.
It's not a series of books, like
It
a
is, yeah.
right.
It's
It's a
a
series
series
of
of novels. Yeah.
choose your own adventure, right? Or no?
Not Choose Your Own Adventures. I think it's.
Or it's a guy
I've heard.
playing some game.
Okay, so the story is aliens decide to harvest the Earth's resources and turn whatever is left into a game show so that they can stream it for
Oh my
more
god.
profit. And this guy, Karl, and his cat Princess Donut are the two survivors. Among the few survivors. So he starts off the dungeon with oh sorry, and the show is basically the survivors get put into this dungeon and they have to get to level 18.
Oh
Oh,
my
okay,
gosh.
okay. I seen an audiobook for it, and I was like, should I get this? Because I keep hearing like I hear it's really funny too.
Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews. I mean, like, but again, the kind of thing is not for everyone, and but
Yeah.
it does sound like my kind of silly. Just
Yeah.
to put you in the picture, he starts the dungeon with his cat,
His cat's in the dungeon.
a coat, boxer shorts, and a pair of mismatched Crocs.
There you go. I mean, that
great.
does sound like a TTRPG.
That is cool.
Okay, I'm looking into it.
That's a great start.
It says Wonder Home is both diceless and GM-less. It scared me too, but I got one over hard after one session.
Mm.
I'm sure I'd have a fun time.
So you're a world builder. I mean, that is like you really.
Yeah, kind of. I'm not hardcore world builder like you guys are, like hardcore crafters. I think it's just a fun thing to do for like a campaign that you know you're gonna play in for like 5+ sessions, and it just the investment from players is just it's so good. It's so good. But when I do world build, it is so fun, and then we always build way too much. And since I play short campaigns, we only explore like one like little morsel of it. So, but yeah, it's fun. I like it. Do you guys world building kind of goes hand in hand with crafting? No, you guys are building out a world, at least like a section of it while you play.
Well, not for me, because I always end up when I craft, I always end up crafting weird stuff that will never really ever be used again. So but Kim, on the other hand, when she crafts, her stuff can be reused and stuff.
Well, for me, it's more because my first love is writing. So the storytelling is
okay. Yeah,
that's what I always wanted to do. The crafting was because I wanted to game, and for me, having it all out there and seeing it was again solidified it for me. So the crafting came after the gaming itself. But I found that with the crafting and the story and the systems, those constraints, putting the three together, and especially because there were challenges, Karl had challenges, some of the other channels had challenges, so I'd use a challenge, and I'd have a story, and for the next chapter in the story, I tried to bring the challenge in, so that affected the world that I was building and the story that I was building. I don't think I haven't really done a world in my stories. Most of them are really more true to the TTRPG systems. I have other stories that I'm dealing with that are more of world building. But yeah, I think, but that I for me, the combination sort of keeps me on my toes because I always have to throw in these things that have nothing to do with the story that I'm creating, and so I have to change the story to match something that I'm building.
Yeah. Is that do you like doing that, or do you
do
you feel like it's too scripted? Or
no, it's frustrating because because I have to make the story fit the terrain, and again, it can be incidental, but as long as there's something in there works. So it's a little bit frustrating because then I have to work things out and still connect the stories and still make them sort of stand alone by themselves, like chapters. Like a TV show, someone pops in the
Yeah,
middle
yeah.
and it's like, okay, I understand this story, but then you can see that there's more of a story outside.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it's frustrating, but it's cool because it gives me fresh ideas that make me think. So I do enjoy it.
Okay.
Kim, you did on the last one you did. I'm sorry to step in here on you.
Oh.
The one you did before, the last video you did, you had a story that was built on your Grenada lore,
The West
and
Indian.
you actually had the terrain was built, had the trees and things that are native to Grenada, which I thought was awesome.
I mentioned them. I mean, they're plastic and wood and actually and pine cones and like really and real stuff. So I try to make it look as much as possible, but it's not. I couldn't actually. There were a couple of things that I think one or two of them I did pull back from but
Yeah, you did.
I think so. But I was, and actually the one that I'm writing for the Dungeon Jam 5-room dungeon
Oh, yes.
is also I'm also using the Caribbean as the backdrop for that one.
Oh, nice.
So I'm trying to I am really trying to I want to focus more on Caribbean folklore.
Yeah.
I've wanted to for years and years, but again, I haven't been writing consistently until the last couple of years.
Do you have Caribbean like ancestry?
Yeah. My family is from Grenada.
Ah, okay.
So,
Awesome.
So I am enjoying. Oh, there's so much stuff, so much research, and again, trying to be sensitive because the peoples of the time that I'm writing are not the same people now. So
Yep.
I do have that desire to be sensitive and respectful and still implement some of those things that I
Yeah.
didn't know about because they weren't specifically part of things that I was told, but with research and trying to figure out research and respect, trying to
Of course,
pull
of
some of
course.
those things in.
Yep. I like that. I like doing the research. That part is always fun because I'm
Yeah.
building out a Western setting and I want to be respectful and correct, of course. Even though it's a fantasy setting still, but it's I don't know how to word it, but it's fantasy but real, fantasy but based on something real, and
If
so I
it's
want to
heavily
be
inspired by historical
Yeah.
facts kind of thing, you mean? Or beliefs?
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So I want to be true to the Mexican vaqueros that were in the West and the Black freedmen who were in the West. There's Chinese rail workers and the Native Americans and the tribes and stuff like that. And so I've been doing a lot of research on all those groups, and it is very interesting. But yeah.
Karl, have you ever considered doing some Maltese lore in your games?
The problem is that the place is so small that there's quite a lot of it, but let's put it this way. This town has its lore, the other town has its lore, and if I get something wrong, they're close enough to ride over and beat me up.
There you go.
And there's also a lot of inconsistencies between towns. For example, in this part of the island, they say this monster does this thing. In the other part of the island, they say no, that monster does this other thing, and no one agrees.
No one agrees.
Nope.
It's like, okay, there's this monster. When it comes to your town, it does this. When it comes to the other
Yep.
town, it does that.
It's walked away. Maybe it's a bit tired. It does something different. Maybe
Yeah.
it's bored. Yeah.
It's bored. Like that's sort of actually fun. A monster that just does different things in different towns just to mess with people.
That
That's a good
sort of-
idea.
that's
that sounds
fun.
like a troll in
Yeah.
every sense of the word.
Good one. Good.
Okay, Karl, I have one question. You might get this a lot,
Shoot.
but listen, I love dogs. Okay, and my
Mhm.
favorite breed that I used to have is a Maltese and Poodle.
Mhm.
Now,
We're
what
not
does
related.
What does the Maltese breed have to do with Malta?
Uh, I have no idea,
Okay,
but I will check this out. I think
okay,
they might have been
there's got to be a
bred here at
connection,
some
right?
point, but yeah, I know the falcons were bred here at one point, which is the whole Maltese falcon thing. Dogs, I'm
Oh,
not entirely sure.
okay. Somebody has to have a Maltese dog there, though, right? There's got to be.
They're all Maltese.
Yeah,
All the
they're
dogs there.
born there.
All the dogs there are
A
Maltese.
Maltese.
Yeah.
No matter what they
There's-
look like.
Yeah. Yep.
I just want to know if the
right.
Maltese or snack that you can buy in Great Britain has anything to do with you.
Malta? Oh my gosh.
There's a snack. It's a malt snack
Yeah.
that you can buy in Britain. It has absolutely nothing to do with Malta, but it's called the Malteser. Just giving Karl a hard time.
There's a drink. There's a drink too. There's Malta. It's a drink.
Oh, that's right.
Malta's a nice place. I've seen lots of nice pictures of it.
I'll take some
Okay.
wonderful pictures.
So the dog is called Maltese because the Latin name could mean either Malta or some other city in Carthage.
Okay, well,
They
never
just, they just
mind.
happen to sound the same.
Hmm.
Oh, cool. So you're saying it's a coincidence?
Might be. They're not sure.
Okay.
Hmm.
But what we do
Hmm.
know for a fact is that all dogs in Malta are Maltese.
All Maltese.
Absolutely, yeah. There is actually a specific Maltese dog. I think it's the Pharaoh Hound. It looks something like the Maltese.
It's a feral hound or a feral
No, it's called a Pharaoh Hound.
Feral hound.
Pharaoh is in Tutankhamen, etc.,
A
etc.
pharaoh.
Oh, a feral.
Okay.
Oh,
And
interesting.
again, I have no idea where they call that.
That is
No,
very
absolutely no idea.
interesting. Wow. Is that the
Yeah,
hairless
I was-
one? I think it's hairless. Is that the cat?
I believe it's hairless. Yeah,
Oh no,
no.
hairless.
It's
Yeah.
pretty large. I know the one you're talking about, but this one is pretty large, and I think it's mostly used for hunting.
Oh, okay.
So distraction over.
That was my Maltese dog question. I had it popped up in my
Oh,
head.
sure.
I needed to know. Coincidence.
So there's a couple of questions.
Okay.
Chris, do you find that there are differences in priorities for RPG system choice and game prep between games you run casually and those you prepare as recorded commodifiable YouTube content? So content versus just personal casual gameplay. Differences in priorities for
Differences in
prep.
priority.
Yeah. For prep.
Yes, of course. Yeah. A game that's that's like a production. Yeah, there's different production needs. According to me, of course. But so yeah, that's the answer. No, I'm kidding.
I know.
But if I'm running a game, I do need to do this more. I need to run more home games. But when I am running one, it's so much more relaxed. Don't have to worry about the audience. But I still think about pacing and stuff. I don't let scenes go on too long or let one person have the spotlight for 30 minutes while everybody else is waiting. Like I still kind of bring that into home games, but it's just a lot more relaxed. We can do a lot more play to find out. I think players still like to have some type of main goal, so I'll have that still. But there's no big pressure to kind of turn on and entertain. I still just expect everybody to be like an engaged player at the very least, still being proactive. But we don't have to think about pacing and the entertainment side of things. So that's the biggest difference. So it's a little bit off your shoulders. That's why I need to play. I need to run at least one, so I don't have to think about all that all the time. But yeah.
See you later, Steve. Thanks for dropping in.
Bye, Steve.
Yeah.
Ciao.
That sort of brings up just popped right on my mind. So you're talking about the differences between casual and YouTube.
Yeah, like produced games.
And was going to ask something, but I will reserve it until Karl or Lisa asks something. I think
I have a question. I'll throw it out. Do you ever do live play, or is everything
Pre-recorded
done ahead of time and then pre-recorded?
Yeah, pre-recorded is where it's at. It's a lot less stressful. If I do if I do lives, they're one shots.
Mhm.
So I tried to do weekly with my last Nimble long running campaign, and then it just got easier to pre-record. and it just helps too because you can like backlog things. So if anybody has to
Mhm.
drop or something, you can say, "Hey, it's fine because the episode is still dropping, and you're sick or something pops up, and the game is still going to be released as usual." But yeah, live is stressful. And unless you have like a producer or production assistant who's like in the background, has chat up, can let you know if there's any audio issues, let you know when the break's coming up. That helps tremendously. But if you don't have it, it kind of all falls on you. And so it's just a lot to keep track of. So it's
Yeah.
mostly pre-recorded. Because then I could
Yeah,
just cut out if someone I'm always like, okay, I'm gonna cut this out. That was a bad joke. Cutting this out. Like I have like a couple outtakes of stuff that I've taken out, and it's like as I put it up as shorts on Looking for Mom. I'll be like, we're not gonna keep this in the game, you guys. And I just cut it out. But yeah, love pre-recorded
How much editing
Yeah.
do you do?
editing.
Yeah.
For Looking for Mom, it's a lighter edit. I will add in like the music, a light music bed, and not really ambiance or sound effects or anything like that. Just some music that goes with each scene. And then I'll cut out silences. And so or moments. Like I'll just mark a moment. I'll be like, okay, this happened at 15 minutes. Where we talked about a mechanic for like 10 minutes. It's just the stuff that's not like interesting really to watch, at least to me. So that kind of stuff.
And
Steve
Karl,
runs some games.
Yeah. So Chris is promoting Steve here. Steve runs fully live sessions twice a week, like clockwork, and he runs all the productions simultaneously.
Yeah.
He's amazing. Steve is amazing.
I agree.
And so are you, Chris.
Awesome. It's a
It's
lot.
huge.
I can only imagine
well.
the brain power that takes. Yeah.
Well, Chris GM's quite a few games on Shadows of Arconia. Check him out. And he does a lot of stuff with his new. I don't know. Yours is a system based on ICRPG, if I'm correct, Chris. But yours is a new kind of, I guess, module for ICRPG, which is called Operation Noir. It's really fun.
And he also does Cthulhu Hack.
Yes, he does.
He just Cthulhu. I just bought that
Cthulhu's
game.
so bad.
I'm trying to find I need to play. I've been trying to find a way to play. That one's a hard one to find like a GM to play. So I can
Cthulhu Hack
play.
or Call of Cthulhu?
Cthulhu Hack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just bought it, and I want to try Call of Cthulhu, but I saw Cthulhu Hack. It's a little bit more narrative forward. I like the mechanics there, and I just bought the book, and it's a very fun read. So, still trying to find a GM for that.
I thought you'd played Call of Cthulhu.
I played Call of Cthulhu, but not Cthulhu Hack.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
No, I have he does Cthulhu Hack very, very well.
Okay, but
Okay.
just to make it clear, Cthulhu Hack is a separate
It's
publication.
Mm.
What Chris runs usually is a Cthulhu Hack for Index Card RPG that he calls
True.
Cthulhu Hack.
True.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's
That's
Cthulhu
okay.
Hack ICRPG. True.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, then we're talking about two different games.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
There's an official
Thank you for that
game called
clarification.
Cthulhu Hack. That's
Yeah.
what I'm referring to.
Very true. Very true. I'm
Right.
sorry. Thank you, Karl.
Okay.
Grimwood
Okay.
Game
Yeah.
says, I love running Call of Cthulhu. I love it too. I love running Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah. I just bought the they just came out with the Scouts one. And I thought that could be fun. It's like you're playing as younger kids as scouts.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
saw
Girl
that.
Scouts, Boy Scouts. And let's traumatize some children, I guess. So
Yes.
let's do it.
Yeah. Again, they knew what they were getting into.
They knew.
Their
They
players.
knew.
They might not have, but their players knew.
Yeah, it's very much giving
very
like things from the Flood or Tales from the Loop. Those games where your PC is a child in an odd setting. Yeah. Okay. Cthulhu Hack for ICRPG.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah,
got
yeah,
it.
that was on me. Thank you very much for the clarification. But yeah, he's an excellent GM.
he is very
Nice.
much so, and he's got a beautiful voice.
Oh, yes.
Does he?
He does.
Send it
Oh,
my
yeah.
way. I have a thing for
Does.
voices. Because I'll
Oh,
have
he
someone on
does.
just for their voice.
He does. He has a beautiful voice.
I'll ask people to
I love
record for
Chris's
me.
voice.
It's Chris's voice, he said?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris.
Chris. Okay. I need
Yeah,
I
he
need
says
it.
he's in your Discord.
Oh, that Chris.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's that Chris, but
I don't
because
know.
I don't know how many Chris's you have, but
Chris with the
Lil
good voice.
Siwa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lil Siwa.
The
He's
Chris with the good voice.
with good voice.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If someone has a good voice, I will like have them. I'll add them to my like a. Is the Rolodex? Is that what it is?
Sure.
Sure.
It's
I
kind
guess,
of like a digital. It's like my digital Rolodex. I'll be like, their voice is amazing, and so when I need the recording for any like creative project, I'll be like, hey, come here.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, if I ever have my biopic filmed, I want Chris to be the narrator.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Really? Is it that good, you guys?
I
It's
think
a
so.
good-
I think it's really good.
I'm constantly telling him that his voice is marvelous. I'm like, why don't you do commercials and why are you not doing motivational speaking?
Oh, MG. Okay, now I gotta hear it.
So
Chris says there are 4 different Call of Cthulhu Hack ICRPG game sessions that people can sign up for at
Oh.
Crit this June.
and if you all don't mind, I will quickly put up. There's the Crit. There's the QR code for Crit. Lisa, Karl, and I are all running games. Chris is running games, and there are spaces open in a lot of games, but they are closing up fast. So
Ooh,
on in there.
game@crit.com.
yeah, and the link is in the doobly doo as well.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I will.
Chris is
will
running
look for it.
13 games.
Yeah.
13.
Woo!
Yeah,
He's crazy.
he's a beast.
Godspeed, my friend.
Beast.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, reminder for everyone: all the games at Crit are free, but just need to sign up for free
Yeah.
and buy the free
Grim-
ticket.
Yep, Grimwood Games says so am I. He's running games at Crit too.
Also,
We've got
yeah.
a bunch of people running games at
Grimwood
Crit.
Games.
Awesome.
Steve, Shadows of Arconia, he's running games.
Also, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Peter
Okay.
from Tales from Elsewhere is running a game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
Peter,
Yep,
yeah.
Peter's running games. Nick's running a game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nick is running the game?
Yep.
Nick is running games, yeah. Lisa's running games, and I think that Kim is running games as well.
Andrew, yes. My friend Andrew is running a game.
Oh,
Okay.
Andrew, yeah, I did see him.
Oh, that's
I
right.
was looking. Yes, I don't know him, but I did see him on the show, and I was like, and I heard his name, so I was like, oh yeah, he's running a game. That's so cool.
That's right.
Okay. Listen, I would run if I wasn't busy. If I showed you guys my TTRPG calendar, your eyes would
I
pop
think
out
we
of
would
your head.
be. I think we would be terrified. I think we would lose sanity points over it.
Yeah.
I am running. I did make time to run. I'm running a one shot for Juneteenth though. Have
Oh,
to
cool.
because last year
Yes.
ran a one shot for Juneteenth and it was genuinely transformative. I had never played at an all black table before and it was amazing. And so of course I got to do it again.
I'm gonna have to look at that. I have to check that one out.
Yes,
That was fun. It's really it's fun to watch.
it is. It was great. It was great. It's so awesome.
Charlene is so
Okay.
cute. She is so cute.
Who?
I love her. Charlene am I saying her name right? Charlene. Oh.
Chanel.
Chanel. I'm sorry. Chanel.
Her name is Chanel, and in my phone I have her as Chipmunk because she's my little
Chipmunk. She
Little
is so
She's so cute.
adorable. I love her.
I don't know if she likes that.
I
'cause
was
she's
like,
like,
okay.
she's like, I'm an adult woman. I'm like, you're a chipmunk. Get over here.
No, but she's
Like,
she's
that's all your business. You deal. You can deal with that.
I love Chanel.
she has this adorable perky personality that you're just very, very charismatic personality that you're just like, oh, she's adorable. I love her.
Yeah, even my little sister, because we did a chat about like diversity and inclusion, and she watched a little bit. She was like, I like Chanel. She's so cute. And I was like, I know. But anyway, yeah.
Well, I'll ask the question that I reserved so that other people could get their chance.
Did it come back?
No, I was just holding it.
Oh.
What?
I never forget anything. I just hold them.
I just hold it.
I just hold them.
Until-
I never
until-
forget.
until it's ready. Sometimes it has to bake a little bit more.
There you go. Let it cook.
So I was just wondering, do you have any specific table rules that are specific to your tables? As in initiative, things that you do across the board, or telephones, or anything like that you specifically have.
Oh yeah. Like in-game stuff or like out of game behind the scenes rules.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess I, a big one is adding, it's a newer one, but adding to the world, not being afraid. So I'm now, I call it like, well, I've heard it before, but it's high trust gaming. And so it's okay. Like if I say we're walking into a tavern or a bakery and I don't say something is there, it's okay to add to the world and be like, yeah, there is something there. Oh, I walk up to this NPC and his name is like, it's just like, yes, it's not just me who the burden of telling and collaborative storytelling is not all on me. If you are a player at the table, please add to the story. So if there's no jukebox in the cafe, now there is one because you just said, and you're not going to break the world. I trust you. And if anything, this is pre-recorded and I can cut it out. So there's that too. So that's the kind of thing that I'm always telling the players now who are at my table, to add to the world. It's not just me. We're all collaboratively telling the story. And so
Okay,
yeah.
that reminds me of the time when Lisa was running Easy D6 for us, and we blew up a town using bakery because she let us. Oh yeah, I'm sure there is sex of flour in the bakery.
Mhm.
Of course
Yeah.
there are stacks of flour in bakery.
Mhm.
Was it
But
actually C4? Or what?
No, it was flour.
It was
Flour.
flour.
We,
Flour.
we,
Because flour,
we just created an IED with it.
yeah,
Of course. Of course
flour is
you
very
did.
flammable when
Yeah.
you fluff it in the air. So
Yeah.
yeah, they just kind of blew. But he said some. But Karl and that particular group has a tendency to set fire to pretty much everything at the end. So
Including ourselves occasionally. Yeah.
yes. But the last game we played at Call of Cthulhu with Chris, he did a lot of that, the trust building, where he was inserting it. I want to go see this person at the gas station. And I'm like, okay, you go see that person at the gas station. And we just kind of rode that wave.
Yeah.
That
I
was
really
fun.
I really love that, but I find that some players are very hesitant. There's a lot of games, or I don't know if it's like a bad GM habit where it's like they're controlling 90% of the game. And I've seen it happen too where a GM will tell, and I hate this, but they'll tell me like what my character thinks or feels or moves. And it makes me cringe so bad. And I really, really hate that.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
will immediately say, no, I didn't say that. No, I don't do that. I
Right.
will, like, I know some people are, they're non-confrontational, but while playing, I will immediately say, no, I don't do that. That's,
Mhm.
can I say what so I think more passive players are fine with that, and they'll be like, yeah, just tell me a story. But I don't really, that play style doesn't really jive, like vibe well with at my tables. And so a general rule is, or what you'll hear is like, proactivity is what I'm wanting, engagement, talk to the NPCs, help out each other, add to the world, and just come prepared. And that's like the behind the scenes one, is like, know what your character can do. I feel like this is like acceptable things to ask too, but I've seen it a lot where it's not the case. So it's a thing that's like, yes, please come prepared. Or there would, I don't know if this sounds harsh, but there will be like a conversation of like whether this is the right fit for you. Because, I know this is a hobby, but I take it seriously in it. So I think with what I prep and how I come prepared, I expect the same from players.
That's
Instead of
reasonable.
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Especially if you're putting up a production, you can't just it's not as casual as just
Yeah,
three of us show
exactly.
up and play a game.
Yeah. But even in home games, like it's just nice for people to like know what their character sheet does and what it can do, and knowing how rolling works. I think it's just part of just being like considerate of the time that it takes to, well, I mean, maybe I'm saying this because I'm a GM, but like time goes into prepping the game for people who are coming. And I'm not like a dancing monkey to perform for you while you just sit with your character. Like it's both of us who are actively putting in the work to tell a great story together. So yeah.
I think it's reasonable for other players as well, because if a player takes 7 minutes to do their turn, that's 7 minutes taken from everyone at the table.
Uh-huh.
So I think it's very reasonable.
Yeah. Partly it's system
So-
too, because if you're playing a game like D&D or Pathfinder, those rounds are going to be long.
Mhm.
Yes.
Ugh,
Mhm.
oh god.
So
Buckle
question
up.
on you're talking about the mechanics of that character, right? You know, what that character mechanically is able to do. But as far as the character's personality and the role playing,
Yeah.
do you come into the game with an idea of what your character is before the game, or do you let that build as the game progresses?
Oh, are you talking about the times when I do play?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think it helps when we're during session 0 in character creation.
Mhm.
So I'm finding a character that fits well with everybody, but is also I think is
Mhm.
like a cool concept. So
Mhm.
that's where I get built. That's where I build my character first. I don't really like to build in a silo, like off on an island. So I always build in session 0 with everybody.
Mhm.
And so that's really where the personality starts to take form and take shape and make sure there's no friction or anything like that. But um yeah, and then I guess you learn as you play, right? You start to learn like, okay, this character actually wouldn't do that. Or it's like the 3rd session, you're like, oh, I've stolen something like for the 5th time. I think they're a kleptomaniac. It's something you just learn. But yeah, it's like a combination of both. You start with the
Mhm.
roots in session 0, and then it's more like play to find out, and it gets a little bit more organic the more you play and sit in the
Mhm.
shoes.
I don't have we play online
Mm,
with a lot of people kind of, and there's not a lot of session 0 in some situations. Uh Very few actually in our case.
yeah.
So when I play, I kind of get a feel at the beginning of what the table is like and what the other people are like at the table,
Mm,
and then my character just kind of develops from that, and I just play it going forward from there. And they can change throughout the game. They can learn
100%.
and evolve. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's, I don't know. Karl, how do you do it? Your characters, do you have them already processed in your head as what personality they have, or do you kind of just
Uh, in,
roll with it?
at the start of the game, yes. So I'll generally roll up to the table with a very definite idea. After that, it depends on where the game goes.
Okay.
True.
Usually to strange places.
Mhm.
So you said you sometimes don't do session zeros, Lisa. And do you
Yeah.
find the game is still pretty like performs pretty much the same, or do you ever wish you could have had one of those?
There's times when I wish we could have had session zeros, but
Yeah.
for the most part, it's I like you. I play with people that I know
Yeah, yeah.
um, repeatedly, and I know what they're going to be like,
Mm,
so I can trust, regardless of what system we use,
yeah.
that we understand where we're sitting and where we are and how the
Right, right.
audience manages. But there have been times, especially like if you're at a convention and you're playing and you're sitting down at a table and you're just doing a 3-hour game, there's no session 0. So,
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
Well,
Kim,
so
what
I
about
know
you?
that session zeros are important for like, okay, here's our lines and veils, here's like content warnings and stuff. But after
Mhm.
playing with people for so long, you don't really need it per se. I think you could send out like, hey, you could text it, I guess, at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But still, isn't a session 0 good for like character creation together? Or like world building or
Mm.
It depends. I mean, if you're doing any group world building, yeah, absolutely.
Or if it
Although although to be honest, I think what would happen in our case is usually a 37-page discussion on Discord,
oh.
which then someone has to put together and pick things up.
That's true.
So actually,
Yeah.
in that case, yeah, to be honest, time boxing it. Okay, we're going to have a 30-minute session 0 to do world building, and that will be it. That
Oh,
would,
I
would
mean,
be good, I think. Yeah.
I still
Mhm.
do session zeros every time with even with people I've played with multiple times.
Yeah, we do tend to
Yeah.
just, unless it's a new game or something like that, then we'll
Mm.
probably sit down together and form characters and such in relationships. A lot of times, if we know the game, just jump in.
You'll just roll up to session 1?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Okay,
a
okay.
lot of them are one shots. A lot of them doing
Oh,
different one
okay, okay.
shots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Chris
But yeah,
says online playing, even the one shots, can take advantage of remote asynchronous tech to simulate the session 0 development and integration process days or weeks before. Chat can be used for care gen, etc. Yes, agreed.
100%, 100%.
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Grimwood Games is
So,
taking off.
Okay, take care, Dave.
Um,
take care.
good
Thanks
night.
for joining us.
Nice to meet you. Have a good dinner.
Yes.
Gotta go make dinner.
I do have
Yeah.
another question came up. Are most of your players GMs as well?
Sometimes it's a good mix. I love when they're GMs as well because they understand the
Mm.
the kind of not the pressure, but the amount that you have to work with, like as a GM, like what's going on your end and behind the screen. And then they tend to be a bit more proactive in playing and a bit more engaged. But then if it's just players, I'm working on those. I start to tweak them. I say, "No, dude, stop doing that. Stop." And then I start to tweak, "No, do this, do this." So I love working with players to be more mindful of what works well at a table and how you can be more thoughtful as a player.
Hey,
So,
Nick.
yeah.
Nick?
Hey,
Hey.
that's Nick.
So how did your GM style come about? What is your motivations for, because you were on it. Watching and listening to your podcast and then watching your games.
Yeah.
Your style is amazing.
GM style. Oh, how would I describe my GM style? I guess narrative forward is one. Um,
Yes.
I'm also an active listener, so I don't talk a lot.
Mhm.
And I realized that I didn't when I started like studying other actual plays. Um, like even in the big ones, I think I don't watch Critical Role, but I the ones that I have seen, Matt Mercer loves to talk, like just and I think it works for the players, and obviously the audience doesn't mind. Um, but I realized I was like, "Oh, I will just quickly set a scene and then just fade."
Mhm.
And I'll say, "Hey, here it is for you guys," and then I step back. "Okay, here's a little issue. I'm gonna ruin your life real quick. Okay, how do you deal with that? Okay, your mom just died. Boom, go." So yeah, I guess an active listening type narrative heavy GM. Um, I think partly because the introverted side of me doesn't want to be perceived. So I go, I'm only going to talk for this long because I actually don't want you to look at me for too long. Um, so I think that's partly where it comes from. And then even before TTRPGs, I was very interested in filmmaking and all that, and
Mm.
how why a director makes a certain choice, or an editor, or why this cinematographer chose a certain shot, or why the script writer said this. So I have that kind of filmmaking creative spot in me, and so I kind of like self edit, or I'll self pace based on like what I learned, what works in like writing for scripts, or like why a scene works really well because of this, and then I'll kind of add that in to the GM style. I'll be like, I'll study like a Quentin Tarantino scene, like the opening of Inglorious Bastards is one of the best tension filled openings ever. And so I'll just watch stuff like that and like be inspired, or I'll watch Get Out and all of its themes and then incorporate that, take those creepy characters and then use it for myself. So yeah, just get inspired by stuff like that. Or like Sinners. Sinners heavily inspired the old Gods of Appalachia game. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That's an amazing movie.
so good. Did you so you guys saw Sinners?
Yeah.
Lisa? Okay. Listen. Okay, now I really like you guys.
It's gotta be everybody.
Yeah, it's an amazing movie.
Okay, how did you guys feel? Okay, after you first saw Sinners, because after I left the theater, me and my sister left. Legitimately, I didn't have words. Like we left the theater, and I was like, I need time to
Same.
process.
Yeah,
Same.
absolutely.
I didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
So what was that movie like for you guys? I love it.
There was a lot to unpack.
I know. There's so much. There's so much.
There was a lot to unpack, and it was the depth of humanity in it was what made it so. Even now, when I'm talking about it, it's hard to put it into words. It just it was so impactful. I think it really does a fabulous job of putting the viewer into the mindset of other people. if that makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't, Karl, Kim, I'm stumbling over my own words trying to say what I. Did you have anything to say about it?
Mostly it's like the whole thing about community and culture and how that breaks apart if it gets infiltrated by bad actors, kind of thing.
Mm.
But
Yes.
most, and I mean, the action is fantastic, the characters are
Yes.
fantastic. And I forget the name of the main character,
Smoke.
Smoke and Stack.
not Smoke,
Michael.
the guitar boy.
His
Oh.
name is Sammy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The character's name is Sammy.
Yeah. The character.
At the end of what Smoke tells him at the very end of the movie, I mean, like that was like, oh fuck, okay. So these aren't just bloodthirsty animals. I mean, like there's something else under the surface.
Mm.
Shit.
Yeah.
I was trying not to. I was trying to say what I felt about it without giving my spoilers, so that people who are watching can go watch it. So
I'm pretty sure
If
everyone
you're
here already
watching
did.
us, you should have already seen Sinners. you guys.
Spoilers.
Exactly.
true. But if you haven't, go watch it because it's awesome.
And give
It's
them
really, really good.
Spoiler warning.
spoilers. Go, Lisa. You
You
can give if you're
I'm
gonna
not giving any spoilers. I want
Okay.
people to see and watch.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give spoilers.
Oh, okay.
But what about for you, Kim? When you
Yeah.
like first saw it?
I mean, aside from the verklempt-ness all over it, so many themes. I don't know how they fit so many themes in that movie of the experiences, of the relationships, of the appropriation, and even those that are appropriating having their own tragedies, and all the and the native population, and
I
the
know.
and the Chinese population, and I mean,
I knew that it was going to be about like a black. This is such like a Black American story,
mhm,
but I learned so much because I did more research on like Chinese culture
mhm.
and Irish culture and the Native Americans in
Yeah.
that time. I was like, I didn't know it was going to touch on all that.
Yeah, and I mean how they are. There are similar threads that run through so many stories.
Yeah.
And even the one of the themes of showing Black love on screen.
Oh yeah.
You know that you don't see that. Well,
In a positive light.
in a
by the way.
positive light,
Right.
and in real bodies, and
Yeah.
all those.
Yeah.
I mean, there's this thing. There's so many themes that, just like you said, there's so. I've watched it several times, of course, because to actually
You have to
see it and you never really understand everything because everyone has their own perception. So people understand things different ways. But yeah, I was so happy. I was so happy, and I was and it's horror. I loved it. It was horror. I was so happy. I love that.
That's why I love horror. Like
Yeah.
that movie, but it started off with Get Out. Get Out was the first horror movie where I was like, oh, it doesn't have to be like this gratuitous of violent horror jump scares for jump scare sake, and like the torture porn of it all. Like it doesn't have to be that. You could tell like a deeper, multi-layered story. Because Get Out, you also have to watch like 3 times because you'll miss a lot. You'll be like, oh, when he said there was black mold in the basement, there's literally okay. Oh my God.
There's so many. A mind is
so-
a terrible thing
yeah.
to waste. I didn't catch that until like it was like later on. I saw it on some video.
Literally.
I'm like, what?
I didn't
Wait,
catch
I
that.
missed that.
Lisa, what?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that. What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I
there's
didn't catch that.
it actually is playing on. I have to watch it again because I saw it on a YouTube video. They'd mentioned that, and I was
Yeah.
like, I have to watch it to prove that. But that line was playing on television like it used to play back in the day. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, and it actually it was like on the TV at one point during the movie. I was like,
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
This
Yeah, there's
movie,
some-
That is so cool.
Get Out is
Especially with that there.
Get Out is one that I placed it above Sinners because I have absolutely no issues with Get Out. Like 100%, it is a 10 out of 10. But even Sinners, I think the beginning was a little slow. If I was going to critique,
Mm,
but still great movie. But
I don't.
okay.
One of the things about Sinners that kind of on, minor bump
yeah,
for
yeah,
me was that the Chinese culture that they showed was more mainland Chinese, because my ex-husband was Taiwanese,
mm,
and I'm like, that's not how that was. But when I experienced that, that was not the culture, and it gives an impression that all Chinese cultures are the same. I'm like,
Well,
okay,
China is
fine.
a very big place, and you're not going to get.
Yes, exactly.
my only like counterpoint is that um I think they I think they showcased it well for the Chinese immigrants that they did showcase, only because
Mhm,
I mean I looked into it. There is a woman who, like, their consultant.
mhm,
She's like a historian, and she's of that culture as well. So they had her on set and
mhm.
working with the script. So I was like, oh, at least I think they did their due diligence. But that's the only thing that I would have to say. But also, like, the movie is it's like a little side nugget, I think, about the
Yes, it's
movie, but
very
not the main
it's very
focus.
minor.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And I'm not saying that what they got was wrong.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just that what I notice is that the same culture, for the same Chinese culture, you see repeated.
Oh, I see, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay,
Okay.
last horror movie I watched was Weapons. It's not as deep as either Sinners or Get Out, but it's
That
very
was
well
good
well put
too.
Yeah.
together.
That's good.
It was fun.
And
That
I
was
guess Sinners is horror. I kind of don't even want to put it. I guess it is because
I
there's
I
vampires, I guess, but I
yes,
don't
yeah.
know.
I think it's called horror.
I guess so. The
horror.
part of
Does
me doesn't.
go on.
No, part of me is like, I guess it is, but it's so deep with so many other themes that I'm like, it could be so many other.
Yeah, but I
I
Yeah,
mean, think
guess.
think about it. For example, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein is horror. I mean, and it's got a big giant monster made of body parts. It's like, but there's still a lot of deep themes in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Space Odyssey 2001 is horror, in my opinion. Sci-fi horror,
Uh,
in my
Oh,
opinion. So it's like there's a lot more going on, but the horror is there.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
So
sorry.
anyway,
I need everything to be horror for some
I
reason.
love it. I love it. I'm addicted to it.
But
For the Juneteenth game, they were like, "Hey, everybody, the theme is we're here to party." Like, that was the theme,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Can I use Liminal Horror?"
I do have to look up the liminal. Lisa downloaded the system, and I haven't looked at it yet. So I am interested in seeing the liminal horror system.
You guys, it's so
Yeah,
good, so good.
yeah.
okay, I guess I have to play test it.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
Yes, you
maybe,
do.
do.
Yes,
yeah.
you know that we're going to do this. We are going to do this,
Yeah.
Carl and Kim.
Yes, let me run a one
And
shot for you. Okay, I'll do
oh,
it.
cool. Awesome.
Oh no! Don't
I would
ask
love
me.
to.
Oh my gosh. Chris was saying he's learned more about Lisa, Karl, and me him than about Maia. You got that, but you got good questions. Hopefully, we got some good questions in. But
Listen, I
I think of some
have
good
been
questions.
like this since I was a kid. Annoyingly so curious. Just touching everything. What is that?
How does
Um
the work?
oh, okay.
What happens if I push
Yeah.
this?
Yeah,
I like to ask questions. Okay. Chris, ask me a question. What do you want to know?
well, he did ask a couple, but yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You want the last four of my social? I'll
Uh,
give it to you. I'm kidding.
oh darn. Okay. Really? He did say gratuitous violent jump scare as if it's a bad thing.
Yep.
Listen, what I said was they don't all have to be like
Right,
that.
right. And Sinners is horror. He does agree.
Yeah, Sinners is horror.
Sinners
Yeah.
is horror, yes. But when I left, I wasn't like horrified.
Right.
I was like shocked. I don't know. I was stunned. I was literally speechless. I never left
But
a theater and was just like, I don't know what to say because there's a
I,
thousand things to pick apart.
yeah, but
Let me
again, the
watch
point
it
of
again.
horror isn't to horrify you.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, it was horrifying. Absolutely, it was
I get-
horrifying. But
It's hard to explain
was-
why. I'm like, I guess it's horrifying, but there's so much more. But yeah, it's technically horror, but
yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
you
guess
want to
it's
go
like,
back and see it a second time, I think. It's
oh yeah,
because you want
absolutely.
you got to. You have to.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like you said, there are so many themes that the horror has to take a backseat while your brain gets overloaded.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the undercurrents there.
But I love that there are still movies that coming out today that can make people think.
Mm.
I love that. No, that's the kind of horror I prefer. I don't like the torture porn or
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know the night. I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street is classic.
Yeah.
But you know, and I'll watch the first movie and I'm like, yeah, that's
Hey, the first
fun.
one's great. Or a movie like
Yeah.
Carrie. I think Carrie
Yeah.
is certified horror, but also a really great movie.
Hey, Lawrence.
Hey,
Verne.
Lawrence.
If they had just left her alone,
Lawrence.
Yeah, if they just left her alone.
just leave her alone. But also,
Absolutely.
like, Sissy Spacek did such a good job as Carrie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
so good.
So what is your favorite horror movie?
Get Out.
It is.
It's Get Out, but also just I watched it too early. Candyman is
Mhm.
really good too. I watched
Oh
it when
my
I was
gosh,
I watched
the
it when I was
last
like
one.
12, and I should not have watched it. I should not have watched it.
The very last
Oh.
Candyman. Did you see it?
No.
The very last one that was put out?
I think I'm still freaked out by the first one.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was so well done. And
I believe you.
the cinematography and the story was just so well done. So good.
I'm bad. I mean, I'm bad. My brain's going away.
And a good horror TV show. I've never been scared by horror on TV. I'd say The Haunting of Hill House is a very it's the best, in my opinion, well-made horror TV show. And again, I guess I'm attracted to horror, but there's a deeper story in there.
Mhm.
But it's really about the trauma of family that they went through living in a house, and it goes back to them in the 80s to modern times, and it's so good, you guys. It has one of the best
good.
jump scares. I love a good jump scare every now and then.
Mhm.
Make me feel something.
Karl, what's your favorite horror movie? Oh, I know. Never mind. I'm gonna guess.
What is it?
Angel Heart.
Yeah, I think that mostly for sentimental reasons because that's the first horror movie I saw. I think.
How old were you?
10 or 11, I think.
That's too young.
That said, it was a
Yeah.
different time.
It's too young.
No, that-
Lawrence says the most recent Hellraiser is really good.
Hellraiser? I haven't heard of it.
oh,
Hellraiser is the box, you know, with the
Box?
the Cenobites.
And the spiky people.
Cenobites.
With
Yeah,
the,
the guy
with
with
the
no, no.
pinhead with all the nails in his head and the leather.
Pinhead.
Oh no, I haven't heard of it.
It's
Okay.
a classic.
No, is it a classic?
It is.
Yep.
It is.
It is
Oh,
classic.
okay.
Yeah,
Goes back to the 80s.
yeah, the original's a
Oh.
classic, and then what? There's 6 of them now? 7?
6.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I
They're-
thought
they-
there were 3, but
Oh no. I think there's like 6 or
Oh, there's
7.
a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
okay.
Yeah, Lawrence, let us know how many there. What the last Hellraiser was. What the number was. I think I did see, and it was good. Manos, the Hands of Fate. Is that Oh, that's for Cross's. That's his
Oh,
favorite.
you're
favorite.
joking, I hope, Chris.
Okay,
Or
no.
Carl. God, Cross.
Cross.
Why am I saying I cannot
So
get
many
his name correct.
people.
Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, or just
Yeah.
Pride and Prejudice?
Pride and Prejudice.
Right in-
Being a woman during that time, horror.
Yeah, horror.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah,
that's
there
the
we go.
thing. The yellow wallpaper. The yellow wallpaper
Oh,
is
God.
horror.
Oh god.
The lottery is horror.
Okay, Lawrence says, I keep a model of the puzzle box on my crafting table. Well,
Yes.
I mean, Lawrence, judging by your crafts, if you have the actual puzzle box, I still don't think the Cenobites would talk to you. I think they'd be
Right.
terrified.
They'd be too afraid of him.
Oh my god.
Nope, not kidding. Really. Cross says that Manos and Hands of Fate. I don't
think I know that one.
Was it like a 60s Hammer movie or something like that?
Sounds like.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
Love you,
Another
Cross.
thing I'm gonna look up. I'm also gonna look up the Dungeon Crawler Carl. That's not easy to
Dungeon
say.
Crawler Carl.
Yeah.
11, Lawrence?
Good Lord.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
can't-
my.
They can't all be good. There has to be
No,
one.
no,
that's
no,
the
no.
best.
Oh yeah, no. There's gonna be, just
Oh.
like in the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. There were
Yeah.
some crap.
And
in there.
Jason
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Michael and
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
spin-offs.
Yeah. Halloween. The
Halloween, yeah.
Halloween, the
Michael.
third one was just
Yeah. After that many remakes, it can't be all good.
no.
Cinebites.
Have you guys seen a movie? Now I'm forgetting the name of it. Oh my gosh. Okay.
What's it about? What's
Carry
it about?
on. I'll find it.
I'm confused.
A quick question: How long are these chats?
Actually, we only have a few
Yeah.
minutes left.
Yeah, two.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
Were you gonna start a game? Is that...
No, I have.
Hey,
I have another.
What years go? What?
I have another RPG meeting in an hour,
Oh,
so I
okay.
wanted
Yeah,
to take
yeah.
a brain
No.
break before.
Oh yeah, we'll be done. We'll do the once Lisa finds the game, the movie she was thinking of.
You could do it, Lisa. Also, this Dungeon Crawler Karl RPG is at $9.6 million. Like,
Oof, whoa.
what?
Okay.
That's the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
On
that's
BackerKit.
very top right.
Why is it? What is it about? Why is it at $9.6 million?
I mean, I told you it's got talking cats and velociraptors. Well, what else would you want?
There's a lot of games that have that.
No, I don't think I've heard of many that have both of those.
Okay.
Found it.
9.6 is crazy.
It is crazy. What was it, Lisa?
The Cursed. It was 2021. The Cursed.
Cursed. I haven't heard of that.
I've heard of it. I think I've seen it, but I don't.
It's so good.
I have no idea.
Oh.
It's so good. But my favorite's the new Nosferatu. I love that movie.
That was very good. That was very well done.
Cinematography is just.
I heard it was good. Yeah. I have not seen it.
Yeah.
But
And-
Okay.
go on, Karl.
Shall we bring up the showcase?
What I was thinking. Maya, I'm not sure if you know, but at the end of our streams, we
Yeah.
go through the Discord showcase and just show some of our fellow crafters' work.
Oh, let's see it.
So let's see. And I am rusty, so properly. And so it's going to
Yes.
cover, I think, the whole screen. So give me a second.
Yeah.
Bring up the right.
Oh my God, Cross! I did not see that episode where you did this. Oh, okay. I don't.
I just have to get to
Ooh.
oh, that's not it. Where's my Discord? Oh, I know. Here it is. Sorry. So, here it is.
Go back to
So
the main
I'm
one
going
and
to
then
add. I'm just going to add a window. I'm going to add a window.
Okay.
Unless, yeah.
Okay. Have never played Legends of Mist, and I'm looking. I'm going to be watching the War of the Ravens, starting today.
Oh my.
Mhm.
Please let me know what you think.
I'm very much looking forward.
Legend
to
in the Mist is very, very narrative forward. So,
Love that.
tis fun. Tis fun.
Okay, why?
I'm looking at there's a cat. I'm still looking at this dungeon crawler, Karl. Right? There's a cat with a crown on its head.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
has
that's,
lasers.
Did I?
That's Princess Donut.
That's Donut.
Yeah, that's Princess Donut.
Princess
Lauren
Donut?
says we can be heard now. So.
Yeah, I went back to the.
Carry on, Kim. Carry on.
So I tried to.
Are you sure that the Discord layer isn't at the bottom of the other sources or something like that?
No, it's at the very top, but I might have just wrong. Gotten the wrong. Is it should it be a? Sorry, should it be a an
Window capture,
application or a just the window? Okay, that's what
Window
I did
capture.
wrong. Okay, that's what I. Window. There it is. There it is. Okay. Apologies, everyone.
Here we go.
So there's the first ship. This is Cross. Oh, he's the painting. Yeah. Oh, beautiful color you picked.
Yeah, lovely.
Looks lovely.
Very, very nice.
And that all comes apart with playable decks, yeah?
Yeah, there's what?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4 different levels, I think, playable levels.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's 4.
That is beautiful, Cross.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. There's one with a mini on it. And oh, some terrain.
Is the cargo, I guess, for the ship?
Oh, the cargo in the ship. Yeah, the crates and such.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Because there's so much. Oh yeah, and I know he has them. Oh, let me see the rest because I know he has so many different pieces that he was making. I love that he's gotten it's not all just wrote one color. He's got like lots of different texture going on there.
Yes.
There's the mini, yeah.
Barrels.
And these are corks, Cross, or are they wood, cork, or foam?
I think there were some kind of doubles from last time because he showed us the work in progress for this.
I was the one that mentioned the dowels, I think. I think he said his is corks.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong.
Coming out great.
Yeah, they look great. Good stuff.
Oh, this one is.
Oh, yeah.
Lawrence.
Oh, yeah, Lawrence.
Hold on.
Okay. Holy crap. Lawrence is building big lately. Have you guys noticed that? This stuff is huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
I put it into the whole screen. Can everyone see it? Because this is my entire screen now.
It's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
mean,
kind of see a
the
bit
top
of
and
it.
bottom is cut off.
Okay,
But-
let me see if
But
I
we look
can.
at the photos.
Have you guys met him yet?
Oh, this is amazing.
That is beautiful. That is a wonderful concept. Great
I wonder if it's like
Wow.
a basalt thingy with.
Yes, like
Yeah.
Devil's Postpile. Yeah.
Yep.
Carl, you gotta get out here.
Wonderful,
Oh.
wonderful details. I love
Jeez,
that.
Lawrence.
Just get out
Holy moly.
And playable, I'm sure, because
Mm.
you can
Of
they can
course.
climb they
Yeah.
can climb that if they wanted to.
That is gorgeous. That is not painted yet. That's not finished. That's just built. That's going to look amazing when it's painted. Primed and painted, that'll look beautiful. Wow. How big is that?
I think I mentioned 18 inches somewhere.
Yeah, you can see like a little mini back by the
Yeah.
laptop. So yeah, the
18
door.
inches. 18 inches tall, yeah.
It's not even it.
What if it's an extra large laptop? Hmm?
Yes, Lisa, it's an extra large.
18 inches tall. I'm so glad that you put up with me.
Oh, look, he's got a little dungeon minister card in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this very cool concept, very cool idea,
That is great. That is absolutely fantastic.
and well executed. Is that the last in here?
I think so. I
I
think
think
that's
so.
it.
Last bit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thanks, guys, for sharing that.
Awesome.
That
Very awesome.
That was nice.
Yeah.
With that,
Yeah. Closing words. Maia, what do you have what's the closing words?
Closing words. Thanks for having me on and then just having a good chat conversation. That's why I like turning these into a back and forth. That's why Chris was like, I know a lot more about the host. But yeah, so tomorrow, my newest actual play podcast is dropping for an unofficial Old Gods of Appalachia story we're all telling, and it's called Best Leave Them Ghosts Alone. And the trailer is dropping tomorrow. So yeah, that's the biggest thing that I want to promote. I have other stuff in the works, but it's very early, so
Okay. Well,
yeah,
we're
and then
looking
go
forward to
look at the
that.
other stuff on Looking for Mom. Got some other cool games on there too.
Yeah, find all
Yeah.
the details in the description.
And
Yeah, there.
They do.
and also Maia's solo room, because
Oh yeah,
that last,
Mhm.
I think it's the last video, had a lot of great tips about streaming, about
Oh.
putting things
Yep,
together.
yep.
And
Yeah.
I did download Meld just before that. I think Karl had mentioned that you talked about Meld. So I did download it and I've been playing with it, and I'm gonna try it for next time.
Nice.
Because,
Yeah, I had a lot of people
but,
who were like, "Can you show us how this?" And I put up a poll, and I was like, "Do you guys really want it?" Because I didn't want to make it if like 5 people said yeah. But then it got like more than 100 votes or something. Everybody's like, "Yes, show us now." And I was like, "Okay, I'll show you what I use."
very cool.
But
Check
yeah.
out Till Death Do Us Part on her channel too. That was
Oh, you listen to that? That was an experimental one.
that was great.
Okay.
I love Till Death Do Us Part.
I love to break up a marriage.
It was already broken up. No, but the thing that I don't want to give away too much. I don't want to give away spoilers, but it was just so good.
That's a deep cut. I'm surprised you found that one. Oh my god, that's so funny. But yeah,
Karl, last words.
Nothing much. Maya, thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Mhm.
Kim?
Kim?
I was saying, look at her other channel. That was my last one.
Absolutely.
Check the doodlies. Oh, and crit. Check
Crit.
the crits down
Yep.
the doodlies, and
Yeah, I wrote
Yeah.
that down. I'm gonna check that out too.
oh yeah, it's great. It's so much fun. So much fun.
Okay.
So much appreciated for Maia, Lisa, and Karl.
Yeah.
Very much. And thank you, chat. You guys had some wonderful, wonderful questions, and were very very much yourselves. Very fun. Thank you very much. And join us next week, same time. Lisa, what are we going to do next week?
Yeah.
Let's see. What are we going to do last week? Craft over the world?
Try to craft over the world.
Oh.
Bye, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.